God says, something very serious is about to happen to you in the next 15 minutes. Jesus is begging you to listen to God now before it's too late. You are not reading this by accident, and you must not scroll away, because what is about to unfold around you is deeply real and very close to your life right now. I am telling you clearly that the next 15 minutes carry weight, and something is shifting that can either bless you or trouble you, depending on what you do in this moment. I need your attention, your stillness, and your heart, because I am reaching for you with urgency and care. Do not take this lightly, because what you choose right now will decide how you walk into what is coming. Stay with these words, because within them is protection, direction, and a way forward that you cannot afford to miss. Type Amen if you believe. I am not trying to frighten you, but I am calling you into awareness because you have been distracted and you have been ignoring the quiet nudges that were meant to guide you. What is about to happen is connected to decisions, thoughts, and actions that have been building quietly over time. I have been watching you, not with anger alone, but with concern, because you are standing at a point where your next step matters more than ever before. This is not random, and it is not a coincidence that you are hearing this now. It is a moment of intervention, and I am stepping in before things move too far in a direction that could hurt you. Pause for a second and feel the seriousness of this moment. And if something inside you feels this truth, gently like this, so more hearts can be reached in time. You have been carrying things in your heart that you did not release, and those things have been shaping your path in ways you did not fully see. I know your struggles, your silent battles, and the weight you carry when no one else is looking. I know the choices you made when you felt tired, when you felt alone, and when you felt like no one understood you. But I am telling you now that you are not alone, and you have never been alone, even in your weakest moments. This is why I am speaking to you now, because I still care deeply about where you are going. There is a situation forming around you, something that may involve a decision, a conversation, or an action that feels small but carries a deeper impact. If you move without thinking, if you react instead of listening, you may step into something that brings confusion, regret, or pain. That is why I am asking you to slow down, to listen carefully, and to let my presence guide your next move. You do not need to rush, and you do not need to panic, but you must be aware. Awareness will protect you, and obedience will lead you into safety. Type 1111 if you trust in Jesus. I see your heart, and I see that you want peace, even if you do not always know how to find it. I see that you are trying, even when it feels like you are failing. I see the effort that no one else notices, and I honor it. But I also see where you are about to make a mistake if you continue without stopping to listen. This is not a punishment, it is a warning filled with love, because I want to keep you from harm. The next 15 minutes are not just about time, they are about a window of clarity that is opening for you. If you quiet your mind, you will feel what is right and what is not. If you pay attention, you will notice the sign, the hesitation, or the feeling that tells you to step back or move differently. Do not ignore that feeling, because it is my voice reaching you in a way that you can understand. I speak to you through your spirit, through your thoughts, and through the stillness that you often overlook. You have been chosen to hear this because you are not meant to walk blindly into what is coming. You are meant to be guided, protected, and lifted above what could harm you. But protection requires your cooperation, and guidance requires your attention. I will not force you, but I will warn you, and I am warning you now because I love you too much to stay silent. Listen closely, because this moment matters more than you realize. There is still time to shift, still time to choose wisely, and still time to align yourself with what is right. You are not trapped, and you are not without hope. In fact, this warning itself is proof that I am working in your life, even when you do not see it clearly. I am reaching into your situation to redirect you before something becomes heavier than it needs to be. Take a deep breath and let go of the rush that is trying to push you forward without thinking. You do not need to react quickly. You need to respond wisely. There is a difference, and that difference will shape what happens next in your life. I am giving you a moment to pause, to think, and to listen, because within that pause is your protection. You are stronger than you feel, and you are more guided than you realize. Even now, I am surrounding you with care, watching over your steps, and preparing a way that leads to peace instead of confusion. But you must stay connected to me in this moment, because distraction is the enemy of clarity. Stay focused, stay calm, and stay open to what I am showing you. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. This is not the end of your story, and it is not a moment of fear. It is a moment of awakening. I am pulling you closer so you can see clearly, so you can move wisely, and so you can avoid what is not meant for you. Trust me in this moment, because I see what you cannot see, and I know what is ahead. It is my way of touching your spirit so you do not walk blindly into a situation that could have been avoided. Stay grounded right now, because the next steps you take must come from clarity, not emotion. There are moments in life where a single reaction can create a chain of events, and you are standing inside one of those moments right now. If you respond out of frustration, fear, or impulse, you may open a door that leads to confusion and regret. But if you choose stillness, if you choose to listen instead of react, you will see a different path appear in front of you. I am guiding you away from unnecessary pain, but you must slow down enough to notice my direction. I am not far from you. I am closer than your breath, waiting for you to acknowledge me in this moment. Type yes to affirm. There is a conversation that may happen, a message you may receive, or a thought that may push you to act quickly. I am asking you to pause before you respond, because not every thought is meant to be followed, and not every situation deserves your immediate reaction. Some things require patience, and some things require silence. I am teaching you the power of restraint, because restraint will protect you in ways that force never could. What feels urgent is not always important, and what feels quiet is often where my voice is found. You have been learning even when you did not realize it, and this moment is a test of that learning. Not a test meant to harm you, but a test meant to strengthen you and show you that you are growing. I have been shaping your heart, guiding your thoughts, and preparing you for moments exactly like this. You are not the same person you were before, even if you sometimes feel like you are. There is wisdom inside you now that was not there before, and I want you to use it. There is also something trying to pull your attention away from what matters right now. It could be distraction, it could be worry, or it could be something that looks harmless but is leading you off course. I am asking you to stay focused, because distraction is one of the easiest ways for you to miss what I am doing in your life. When you are distracted, you stop listening, and when you stop listening, you move without guidance. I do not want that for you, especially not in this moment. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are being protected in ways you cannot see, and even now, I am placing a boundary around you. There are things that could have already gone wrong, but they did not because I intervened. This is not to make you afraid, but to make you aware of how deeply you are cared for. I do not leave you alone to face everything by yourself, even when it feels that way. My presence is constant, even in your quietest and most uncertain moments. But protection also requires your willingness to listen and follow. I will guide you, but I will not force your choices. If you ignore what you feel right now, if you push past the hesitation I am placing in your spirit, you may still walk into something that could have been avoided. That is why I am repeating this to you, because repetition is sometimes the only way to break through distraction. I want you to be safe, I want you to be at peace, and I want you to walk in clarity. There is also a deeper layer to what is happening, something that goes beyond the surface situation. This moment is not only about avoiding a mistake, it is also about aligning yourself with a better path. When you choose to listen now, you are not just avoiding harm, you are stepping into growth. You are learning how to move with wisdom instead of impulse, and that will shape your future in powerful ways. Every small decision like this builds the life you are walking into. I know that sometimes you feel tired of always having to be careful, always having to think deeply before you act. But understand that this is not a burden. It is a form of protection. You are being guided because your life has value and your path has purpose. I do not guide what is meaningless, I guide what matters. And you matter more than you realize, even when you doubt yourself. Right now, I want you to breathe slowly and let your mind settle. Do not rush into anything. Do not let urgency control you, and do not let fear speak louder than my voice. I am here with you, steady and calm, showing you the way forward one step at a time. You do not need to see the entire path. You only need to take the next right step, and I am giving you the clarity to do that. There is peace waiting for you on the other side of this moment, but that peace depends on your willingness to listen. If you follow the calm direction you feel inside, you will move into that peace without struggle. If you ignore it, you may find yourself dealing with unnecessary stress that could have been avoided. The choice is in front of you, and I trust you to make it wisely. You are capable, and you are not alone. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay close to me in your thoughts, even after this moment passes. Let this be a reminder that I am always speaking, always guiding, and always watching over you. You do not need to wait for something serious to happen to hear my voice. I am always near, ready to lead you into peace, protection, and purpose. But you must stay open, and you must keep listening. There is a pattern you have followed before, a habit of reacting quickly when you feel pressure, and that pattern is being challenged right now. You are being given a chance to respond differently, to step out of the cycle that once led you into confusion. This is not about perfection, it is about awareness and growth. I am showing you that you are capable of choosing a better path, even when it feels difficult. The strength to do that is already inside you, and I am bringing it forward now. Type 222 if you trust God. I see the thoughts moving through your mind, some of them pushing you toward action, some of them filling you with doubt. Not every thought deserves your attention, and not every feeling needs to control your decisions. You are learning to separate what is true from what is temporary. When you pause and listen, you will notice a calm voice within you, steady and clear. That voice is mine, and it will never lead you into harm. There may be someone connected to what is about to happen, a person whose words or actions could influence your next step. I want you to be careful not to give anyone the power to rush you or confuse you. You do not need to prove anything, and you do not need to respond immediately to satisfy anyone else. Your peace is more important than their urgency. Stand firm in that and let my guidance shape your response. You are not weak for taking your time, and you are not wrong for choosing silence when needed. Silence can protect you, and patience can reveal what haste would hide. I am teaching you that wisdom is not loud, it is calm and steady. When you follow that calm, you will avoid unnecessary conflict and move in a way that brings clarity instead of regret. Trust this process, because it is leading you somewhere better. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There is also a deeper layer of protection around you that you may not fully understand, but it is real. I am holding back things that you are not meant to face, and I am redirecting paths that would not serve your future. Even when you feel uncertain, know that I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. This moment is one of those times where my unseen work is active in your life. You are being guarded, even now, but I want you to participate in this protection by staying aligned with me. When you feel that inner pause, honor it. When you feel a sense to step back, follow it. These are not random feelings, they are signals meant to guide you. If you ignore them, you may find yourself stepping into something heavier than necessary. I am not removing your freedom, I am giving you guidance so your freedom leads you to peace. There is also something important about your environment right now, something that may seem ordinary but holds a subtle influence over you. It could be noise, distraction, or even a habit that pulls your focus away from what matters. I am asking you to create a moment of quiet, even if it is just for a short time. In that quiet, you will hear me more clearly. In that stillness, your next step will become easier to understand. You have been through situations before where you wished you had listened sooner, where you felt a warning but ignored it. This is not that moment again. This is a new opportunity to respond differently, to trust what you feel, and to move with intention. You are not repeating the past, you are stepping into a better way of living, and I am with you as you do that. There is also a blessing hidden within this warning, something that will become clear after you pass through this moment with wisdom. When you choose to listen now, you are not only avoiding harm, you are opening yourself to something better. That better path may not be immediately visible, but it is real. I am leading you toward it, one careful step at a time. Do not let fear take over your heart, because fear will cloud your vision. Instead, let trust guide you, because trust will keep you steady. I am not bringing this to you to create anxiety. I am bringing it to you to create awareness. Awareness is your strength right now, and it will help you move with clarity instead of confusion. Stay calm and stay connected to me. You are not alone in this, even if it feels like you are the only one making this decision. I am right here, closer than you realize, guiding you through every thought and every feeling. Lean into that presence and let it bring you peace. You do not need to figure everything out on your own. I am already ahead of you, preparing the way. As these minutes continue to pass, remember that your response matters more than the situation itself. You cannot control everything that happens, but you can control how you respond. And that response will shape what comes next. Choose wisely, choose calmly, and choose with me in your heart. You are being strengthened through this moment, even if it feels uncertain. Every time you choose to listen instead of react, you are becoming wiser. Every time you choose patience over impulse, you are building a stronger foundation for your life. This is how growth happens, quietly and steadily. And I am proud of you for staying here and listening. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There is a difference between reacting blindly and moving with understanding, and I am guiding you toward understanding. Stay attentive, because even the smallest shift in your response can change the outcome. There is something about your emotions right now that needs your attention, because they are trying to rise quickly and push you into action. You may feel a sudden urge to respond, to speak, or to decide something without taking a moment to reflect. That urge is where many mistakes begin, and that is why I am asking you to slow down. When emotions move faster than wisdom, clarity is lost, and confusion follows. But when you pause, when you breathe, and when you listen, clarity returns, and your path becomes steady again. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You have been placed in this exact moment for a reason, and it is not to fail but to grow. This is a point where your awareness is being strengthened, where your ability to listen is being tested, and where your trust in me is being deepened. You are not being set up to fall, you are being guided to rise above what once held you back. I see your effort, and I see your willingness to stay present even when things feel uncertain. That willingness is opening a door for you to walk into something better. There is also a quiet protection that has already been placed over your life, something that is holding back outcomes that could have been harmful. You may never see everything I have already prevented, but know that my hand has been active in your life long before this moment. This is not the first time I have guided you, and it will not be the last. But right now, your cooperation is needed, because this is a moment where your awareness must meet my guidance. Together, that is how protection becomes complete. You may notice that something feels different about this moment, as if time has slowed slightly, or as if your thoughts are more noticeable than usual. That is not your imagination, it is your awareness increasing. When awareness increases, you begin to see things you would normally overlook. This is a gift, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. It is allowing you to move with intention instead of habit. Type yes to affirm. There is also something important about your surroundings, something that may seem ordinary, but is influencing your state of mind. It could be noise, it could be a person, or it could be something you are focusing on that is pulling you away from clarity. I am asking you to shift your focus gently, to step away from anything that creates pressure or distraction. When you create space, even for a short moment, you allow my voice to come through more clearly. That clarity will guide your next step. You have learned before that rushing leads to mistakes, and yet there are times when you forget and fall back into old patterns. This is not a moment to repeat those patterns. This is a moment to apply what you have learned and move differently. You are capable of that, even if it feels unfamiliar. Growth often feels unfamiliar, but it is always leading you to a better place. There may also be a choice in front of you that seems simple on the surface, but carries deeper consequences. It could be as small as what you say, how you respond, or whether you engage with something at all. Do not underestimate small decisions, because they often lead to larger outcomes. I am guiding you to choose with care, to think beyond the immediate moment, and to consider what brings peace rather than what satisfies urgency. You are not being rushed by me, you are being slowed down by me. There is a reason for that, because slowing down gives you the chance to see clearly. When you slow down, you notice what you would have missed, and you avoid what you would have stepped into without thinking. This is how protection works, quietly and gently, guiding you without forcing you. Trust this slowing, because it is leading you into safety. There is also a part of you that already knows what is right in this moment, even if you are unsure how to act on it. That knowing is not coming from fear, it is coming from truth. I place that awareness inside you so you would never be without guidance. When you listen to it, you align yourself with what is good for you. When you ignore it, you move away from that alignment. I want you to recognize how important this moment is, not because of fear, but because of the opportunity it holds. You have the chance to respond differently, to choose wisely, and to step into a path that leads to peace. That opportunity is valuable, and it is something you should not overlook. I am giving you the awareness to recognize it and the strength to act on it. Do not let impatience take control, because impatience will push you into decisions that are not fully thought through. Instead, let patience guide you, because patience will keep you steady and clear. You are not missing out by waiting, you are protecting yourself by waiting. That is something you need to remember in this moment. Waiting is not weakness, it is wisdom. You are also being reminded that you are not alone in making this decision. I am with you, guiding your thoughts and calming your spirit. Even if you feel uncertain, know that my presence is steady and constant. You can rely on that presence, and you can trust that it will lead you in the right direction. You are supported in ways you cannot always see, but they are real. As these moments continue to pass, keep your heart steady and your mind clear. Do not let outside pressure or internal fear push you into action. Stay connected to the calm that I am giving you, because that calm is your guide. When you move from that place, you will make choices that bring peace instead of confusion. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something about your inner state that is shifting, and you may feel it as a slight tension or a subtle awareness that something needs your attention. This is not meant to disturb you, it is meant to wake you up to what is happening around you. You are becoming more aware, more sensitive to what is right and what is not. This is growth, even if it feels uncomfortable. I am opening your eyes so you do not walk blindly into what could have been avoided. Type 555 to stay protected. There is also a moment approaching where you may be tempted to respond quickly, to say something, or to act without fully thinking it through. That temptation is where your awareness must be strongest. You do not need to prove anything in that moment, and you do not need to react to everything that comes your way. Some things are better left unanswered, and some situations are better handled with patience. I am guiding you to choose what brings peace, not what satisfies impulse. You have been learning how to listen, even when the world around you feels loud and demanding. This is one of those moments where that learning matters most. When you quiet yourself, you will notice a gentle direction within you, something that feels steady and clear. That is my voice, guiding you without force. Follow that direction, even if it feels different from what you would normally do. There is also a layer of protection that you may not fully see, but it is present in your life right now. I am holding back outcomes that are not meant for you, and I am redirecting paths that would not serve your future. This protection is not random, it is intentional, because your life has purpose. You are not meant to be caught in confusion or unnecessary pain. I am guiding you away from those things, but you must stay aligned with me. Type Amen if you believe. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer as you stay with me in this moment. That clarity is not coming from effort alone, it is coming from connection. When you stay connected to me, your mind settles, and your path becomes easier to understand. This is why I am asking you to remain present, because presence allows clarity to grow. Without presence, you move on impulse, and impulse often leads to regret. There is also something about your surroundings that may try to pull you away from this clarity. It could be noise, distraction, or even a situation that demands your attention suddenly. I want you to be aware of that and not let it take control of your focus. You can acknowledge what is around you without losing your inner calm. That balance is what will keep you steady in this moment. You are not being tested to fail. You are being given a chance to rise above what once held you back. This is a moment of growth, a moment where your awareness and your choices come together to shape your path. You have the ability to move differently now, to choose wisely instead of reacting quickly. That ability is a sign of how far you have come, even if you do not always see it. There is also a deeper purpose behind this moment, something that goes beyond the immediate situation. When you choose to listen now, you are strengthening your connection with me. You are learning to trust the quiet guidance within you, and that trust will serve you in many moments ahead. This is not just about now, it is about how you will move forward in your life. Do not let impatience take over, because impatience will push you into decisions that are not fully clear. Instead, let patience guide you, because patience will keep you steady and grounded. You are not losing anything by waiting. You are protecting yourself from unnecessary complications. Waiting is not weakness, it is wisdom in action. You are also being reminded that you are not alone in this moment. I am with you, guiding your thoughts and calming your spirit. Even when you feel uncertain, my presence is steady and constant. You can rely on that presence, and you can trust that it will lead you in the right direction. You are supported, even when you feel like you are carrying everything by yourself. As this moment continues, keep your focus on what feels calm and right within you. Do not let outside pressure or internal fear push you into action. Stay connected to the peace that I am giving you, because that peace is your guide. When you move from that place, you will avoid what is not meant for you and step into what is. You are being shaped through this experience, becoming more aware, more patient, and more aligned with what is right. This is how your life begins to change, through small but meaningful choices. Every time you choose to listen instead of react, you are building a stronger path for yourself. And I am with you in every step of that journey. There is a shift happening within you, and it is revealing what has been hidden beneath your usual reactions. You are beginning to see yourself more clearly, your patterns, your impulses, and the ways you have responded in the past. This is not to shame you, but to help you grow beyond those patterns. Growth comes when you see clearly and choose differently. And right now you are being given that chance. Type 888 to stay aligned. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. There is a situation forming that may tempt you to act out of habit, to respond the way you always have. That is where your awareness must take over. You are no longer the person who reacts without thinking. You are becoming someone who pauses, reflects, and chooses with intention. That change is powerful, and it is what will protect you now. You may feel a pull towards something that seems urgent, something that feels like it needs your immediate attention. I am asking you to question that urgency. Not everything that feels urgent is important, and not everything that demands your attention deserves your response. Take a moment to step back and observe before you act. In that observation, you will find clarity. Type 333 if you believe in divine timing. There is also a quiet peace available to you right now, even in the middle of this tension. That peace is not coming from the situation, it is coming from me. It is my presence within you, steady and calm, reminding you that you are not alone. When you focus on that peace, everything else becomes easier to understand. Let that peace guide you instead of the pressure around you. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. I am guiding your thoughts, softening your reactions, and helping you see what truly matters. Even when you feel uncertain, my guidance is still there. You only need to slow down enough to notice it. Do not rush past it, because it is leading you in the right direction. There is also something important about how you communicate in this moment. Words have power, and the words you choose now can either create peace or create conflict. I am asking you to speak carefully, or to remain silent if that is what brings peace. You do not need to respond to everything, and you do not need to defend yourself in every situation. Sometimes, silence is the strongest response. You have been learning this lesson over time, and now you are being given the chance to apply it. This is not about being perfect, it is about being aware. When you choose awareness, you choose growth. And when you choose growth, you move closer to the life you are meant to live. There is also a protection over your life that is active right now, something that is guiding you away from outcomes that are not meant for you. You may not see it, but it is real. I am redirecting things, adjusting paths, and keeping you from stepping into situations that would not serve you. This is how I care for you, even when you do not realize it. But you must stay connected to that protection by staying aware. If you ignore what you feel, if you push past the pause I am giving you, you may step outside of that protection. That is why I am reminding you again, because I want you to remain within the safety I am providing. Stay with me, and you will be guided. There is also a deeper meaning to this moment, that goes beyond what you can see right now. This is a turning point in how you respond to life. You are moving from reaction to awareness, from impulse to wisdom. That shift is not small. It is life-changing. And it is happening right now, in this very moment. You are stronger than you think, and you are more capable than you realize. You have been prepared for this, even through the challenges you have faced. Every experience has shaped you, and now you are ready to respond differently. Trust that growth, because it is real. Do not let fear take control, because fear will push you into the very thing you are being guided away from. Instead, let trust guide you, because trust will keep you steady. I am not bringing this moment to harm you. I am bringing it to guide you. And if you listen, you will move through it with peace. You are not alone in this decision, even if it feels like it. I am with you, closer than you realize, guiding your thoughts and calming your heart. Lean into that presence and let it support you. You do not have to carry this moment by yourself. As this moment continues, remember that your response is what matters most. You cannot control everything around you, but you can control how you respond, and that response will shape what comes next. Choose wisely, choose calmly, and choose with me in your heart. There is something you are about to notice, something small but meaningful that will help you understand what direction to take. It may come as a feeling, a thought, or even a sudden sense that something is not right. Do not dismiss it, because that is how I am guiding you in this moment. I do not always speak loudly, but I speak clearly when you are willing to listen. And right now, you are being given the clarity you need. Type 444 to stay guided. There is also a moment where you may feel the urge to move quickly, to make a decision without giving it the time it needs. That urge is not coming from peace, it is coming from pressure. And pressure often leads to mistakes that could have been avoided. I'm asking you to step back from that pressure and return to the calm that you feel when you are connected to me. That calm is your guide, and it will never lead you in the wrong direction. You are not losing anything by waiting, even if it feels like you are. In fact, you are gaining clarity, and clarity is more valuable than speed. When you act with clarity, you avoid confusion, and you move with confidence. This is the difference between reacting and responding. And I am teaching you to respond with wisdom. Type 999 to claim divine protection. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is also a presence around you that you may not fully see, but it is there to support you. I am surrounding you with protection, guiding your steps, and keeping you from what is not meant for you. Even when things feel uncertain, know that you are not unprotected. I am actively working in your life, even in ways you cannot see. But you must remain connected to that protection by staying aware. When you ignore the quiet guidance within you, you move away from that protection. When you listen, you remain within it. This is why I am speaking to you so clearly, because I want you to stay within the safety that is being given to you. There is also something about your past that is trying to repeat itself in this moment. A pattern, a reaction, or a way of thinking that once led you into difficulty. But you are not the same person anymore. You have grown, you have learned, and you are capable of choosing differently. This is your opportunity to break that pattern and move into something better. You may feel uncertain about what to do, but uncertainty does not mean you are lost. It simply means you are in a moment where awareness is needed. And awareness is something you are being given right now. Trust that awareness because it is guiding you toward what is right. There is also a quiet peace that is waiting for you on the other side of this moment. But that peace depends on your willingness to listen now. If you choose to move with wisdom, you will step into that peace without struggle. If you ignore what you feel, you may find yourself dealing with confusion that could have been avoided. You are not alone in making this decision, even if it feels that way. I am with you, guiding your thoughts and calming your heart. You can lean on that presence, and you can trust that it will lead you in the right direction. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. As this moment continues, keep your focus on what feels calm and steady within you. Do not let outside pressure or internal fear push you into action. Stay connected to the peace that I am giving you, because that peace is your guide. When you move from that place, you will avoid what is not meant for you. You are being shaped through this experience, becoming more aware, more patient, and more aligned with what is right. This is how your life begins to change, through small but meaningful choices. Every time you choose to listen instead of react, you are building a stronger path for yourself. There is also something important about how you see yourself in this moment. You are not weak, you are not lost, and you are not without direction. You are being guided, even if you do not always feel it. That guidance is real, and it is leading you towards something better. Do not let doubt take over your mind, because doubt will cloud your vision. Instead, let trust guide you, because trust will keep you steady. I am not bringing this moment to harm you. I am bringing it to guide you. And if you listen, you will move through it with clarity and peace. You are not meant to walk into confusion. You are meant to walk into clarity. And that clarity is available to you right now. You only need to stay present, stay calm, and stay connected to me. As these minutes pass, remember that your response is what matters most. You cannot control everything around you, but you can control how you respond. And that response will shape what comes next in your life. You are stronger than you think, and you are more capable than you realize. You have been prepared for this moment, even through the challenges you have faced. Every experience has shaped you, and now you are ready to respond differently. There is a part of you that already understands what you should do, even if you are hesitating to act on it. That understanding is not confusion, it is truth rising within you. I placed that awareness in you so you would never be without direction. When you listen to it, you align yourself with peace. When you ignore it, you create unnecessary struggle. Type 666 to break negative patterns. There is also something trying to distract you right now, something that seems small but is pulling your focus away from what truly matters. It could be a thought, a message, or a situation that demands your attention suddenly. I am asking you to recognize that distraction and not let it take control of your response. You can acknowledge it without giving it power. Your focus is your strength, and where you place it will shape what happens next. You have been here before in different ways, moments where you felt a warning but did not fully listen. This is not that moment again. This is a chance to respond differently, to trust what you feel, and to move with intention. You are not repeating the past. You are stepping into a new way of living, and I am guiding you every step of the way. Type Amen if you believe. There is also a calm presence within you that you may not have noticed before, something that remains steady even when everything around you feels uncertain. That calm is not coming from the situation, it is coming from me. It is my presence within you, guiding you without pressure. When you stay connected to that calm, everything becomes clearer. Let that calm lead you, not the noise around you. Have you heard about the top-secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may feel the urge to explain yourself, to defend your position, or to react to what is happening around you. But not every moment requires a response, and not every situation needs your energy. Sometimes, the strongest choice is to remain still and allow things to pass without your involvement. That stillness will protect you in ways that action cannot. There is also something about your path that is being adjusted right now, something that is shifting quietly behind the scenes. You may not see it yet, but you will feel the result of it soon. I am guiding you away from what is not meant for you and towards something better. This is not happening by chance. It is happening because I care about where you are going. You are not being left to handle this alone. I am with you, guiding your thoughts and calming your spirit. Even when you feel uncertain, my presence is steady and constant. You can rely on that presence, and you can trust that it will lead you in the right direction. You are supported, even when you feel like you are carrying everything by yourself. There is also a lesson in this moment that will stay with you long after it passes. You are learning how to pause, how to listen, and how to respond with wisdom. These are not small things. They are life-changing. When you carry this awareness into future moments, you will move differently, and that difference will bring peace into your life. Do not let impatience take control, because impatience will push you into decisions that are not fully clear. Instead, let patience guide you, because patience will keep you steady and grounded. You are not losing anything by waiting. You are protecting yourself from unnecessary complications. Waiting is not weakness, it is wisdom in action. There is also a quiet strength within you that is growing through this moment. You may not feel it strongly, but it is there. Every time you choose to listen instead of react, that strength increases. Every time you choose patience over impulse, you become more grounded. This is how your life begins to change, through small but meaningful choices. You are not meant to walk into confusion, you are meant to walk into clarity, and that clarity is available to you right now. You only need to stay present, stay calm, and stay connected to me. When you do that, you will see what you need to see, and understand what you need to understand. As these moments continue, remember that your response is what matters most. You cannot control everything around you, but you can control how you respond. And that response will shape what comes next in your life. Choose wisely, choose calmly, and choose with me in your heart. You are stronger than you think, and you are more capable than you realize. You have been prepared for this moment, even through the challenges you have faced. Every experience has shaped you, and now you are ready to respond differently. Trust that growth, because it is real. There is a shift happening inside you, something that is strengthening your ability to trust and to listen. You are no longer reacting the way you once did, and that is not by accident. You have been growing, even in moments where you felt stuck or uncertain. This moment has revealed that growth to you. You are becoming someone who moves with intention, and that will change the direction of your life. Type 111 to step into new beginnings. There is also something you need to understand about what you avoided. The situation that was forming did not disappear by chance. It shifted because you chose to listen, because you chose to pause, and because you chose to stay connected to me. This is how protection works, through your awareness and your willingness to follow guidance. You did not just avoid a mistake, you stepped into a better path. You may not fully see what was redirected, but you will feel the difference. There will be less confusion, less tension, and more clarity in your next steps. This is the result of choosing wisely in a moment that could have gone differently. I want you to remember this, because it will help you trust me in future moments. Type yes to affirm. There is also a deeper peace that is beginning to settle within you now. That peace is not coming from the situation itself, it is coming from your alignment with me. When you listen and follow, peace naturally follows. It is not forced, and it is not temporary. It is steady and real, and it will remain with you as you continue to walk in this awareness. You have proven to yourself that you can respond differently, that you can pause, and that you can choose with wisdom. This is not something to overlook. It is a sign that you are moving forward, even if you do not always feel it. Growth is often quiet, but it is powerful. And what you have just experienced is a part of that growth. There is also something ahead of you now, something that will benefit from the clarity you have gained in this moment. Because you chose wisely, you are stepping into a path that is more aligned with peace and purpose. You may not see all of it yet, but it is unfolding, and I am guiding you into it. Do not forget what you felt in this moment, the pause, the awareness, and the calm that guided you. These are tools that you will need again, and they will continue to protect you. The more you use them, the stronger they will become. And the stronger they become, the easier it will be for you to move with clarity. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not the same as you were before this moment. Something has shifted within you, something that will change how you respond in the future. This is how your life begins to transform, through moments like this where you choose differently. And I am with you in every step of that transformation. There is also a reminder here that you are never alone, even when you feel like you are. I have been with you through every moment, guiding you even when you did not realize it. This moment is just one example of that guidance, and there will be many more, because I am always present in your life. Do not let doubt come in after this, because doubt will try to make you question what you just experienced. What you felt was real, and what you chose was right. Hold on to that truth, because it will strengthen your trust in me, and that trust will guide you through future moments. You are also being prepared for greater clarity in your life. As you continue to listen and follow, things will become easier to understand. You will see more clearly, feel more deeply, and move with greater confidence. This is the path you are stepping into. And it is a good path, There is also something important about how you move forward from here. Do not return to old patterns. Do not rush into decisions, and do not ignore the quiet guidance within you. What you have learned in this moment must continue, because it is shaping your future. Stay connected and stay aware. You are capable of more than you realize, and you are stronger than you think. This moment has shown you that. Trust in that strength, because it will carry you through many situations ahead. And remember that you are not carrying it alone. I am with you, guiding and supporting you. As you move forward, keep your heart steady and your mind clear. Do not let outside pressure or internal fear take control. Stay connected to the peace that you felt in this moment, because that peace is your guide. When you follow it, you will always find your way. You are being led into a life that is more peaceful, more clear, and more aligned with your purpose. This is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of a new way of living. And I am with you in every step, guiding you towards something better. There is something important you must understand now, something that will shape how you move from this point onward. Moments like the one you just passed are not rare. They happen in different forms throughout your life. The difference now is that you are becoming more aware of them, more able to recognize when you need to slow down and listen. This awareness is a gift, and it will protect you in ways you cannot always see. You are stepping into a life where you are not easily shaken or misled. Type 212 to stay aware. There is also a deeper peace that is settling within you, something that feels steady even when your surroundings are uncertain. This peace is not dependent on what is happening around you, it comes from your connection with me. When you stay connected, peace becomes your foundation, and from that foundation, you make better choices. This is how your life begins to change, not through sudden events, but through steady alignment.